graphics all this time, and it's been fine, but I'm going to switch over to my actual discrete GPU.
I think I should be ready. Assuming I selected the world. Am I lying? I am actually ready. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I think NVINC is going to have better performance here.
Just lay down.
Hopefully I don't have to restart my game again. That would be unfortunate.
Oh.
Tragic time loss, but... But no, it can't be a memory leak, or else HTOP would be detecting it.
Also, interesting fact, I don't think Chozo Ruins has ever been generated as a custom area. Since Emmerich Azor made all those rooms tagged for Chozo Ruins that look quite similar to, quite different from yours.
Koopa, not to interrupt you, can you get ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Don't worry, I'm ready.
I wonder, I'm having some audio buffering as well. It's not standard for me.
You're gonna have to figure it out on the fly.
I'm gonna have to make my audience put up with it, is what's gonna happen.
Sometimes it just be that way.
On Linux and BSD, sometimes you can have threads kind of linked the way memory does.
It might be some
ready
sort of
for
threading
war.
issue.
Huh. Okay.
This is an intimidating landing site.
This is for the custom area Armory by Kimbler, which will sadly probably not be completed because it currently has 20 rooms and he left the community, sadly.
Yeah,
unless you do a modded base for it.
I mean, it's low priority, but if I get permission, I'll probably go for it.
The thing is that you'll get permission in probably a year or two if Kimbler returns, if he ever does.
What is this?
Otherwise, it'll be a set of 20 nice rooms that'll never be a coherent custom.
That's something.
Custom area, and it'll just generate in races.
What? What the random solid tile is that?
Yeah,
my CPU use has gone way down, switching over to NVINC. It went from 0.8 to 0.6.
Wow.
NVINC is still the way to go in my opinion.
Oh boy.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh. Okay.
I saw you.
Are you kidding me?
Bagel, I saw you messaging about Tibbs removing the ballrooms from his pack. I hate to say if I'm partially responsible for that because I actually asked him if he still wanted them in the pack.
Oh, they're terrible rooms.
So you don't blame him? Yeah. I was asking him because they felt out of place compared to the rest of the rooms in Infinite Mission.
Oh, it's so dumb.
I don't think they're terrible rooms, I just don't think they fit Infinite Mission specifically.
That's so dumb.
I wish there was an enemy to deboost off of. Did anyone else walk up to that red door with 4 missiles, or just me?
Just you.
I did.
What do you think my reaction was for?
Why are there no enemies?
Starting to wonder that myself, actually.
I'm gonna be real, I forgot Winter was here.
Hi, I exist. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Heike.
Oh, Heike came in late, huh?
Physically exhausted when you came home
Did
from
it.
Ah.
Yeah, literally the only enemies so far is a hive that spawns bugs.
Yeah. Are you kidding me, game? Can I have an enemy to get a missile off of, please?
I know exactly what just happened to you.
I'm not respawning all the way for that. After all, I'm gonna have to probably respawn for another freaking red door. Wait a minute, is this the room I think it
This
is?
is a bit of an annoying start.
God damn it!
Yep.
I swear, if this happens to me one more time, I'm making a this happens to be one more time, I am making this the tribute.
Oh,
You've already made a Criteria Red Door tribute and a Norfair Red Door tribute before.
See,
And-
don't you
and-
love all this movement?
There's a work in progress Eigenfos Red Door tribute coming on the way.
Oh, that's what the Eigenpost room is.
Well, it's okay. That's part of it. It's a lot more than that, but
Is it?
This was
It
something I
says-
told.
I thought you said you're attributing the entire area the same way you did for Pump Ruins.
not quite.
This is what I was telling Dr. Hell. Like, he's got a few of those hub rooms with nothing. I actually put enemies in one of them. And then I'm like,
What?
wait, let me actually tell him to do
Yeah,
this.
put enemies in rooms.
Sometimes the
Yeah.
enemies
Hey,
are
enemies.
friends.
Unless you're making direct recreation rooms of rooms from.
Hey, more than 5 missiles.
Those aren't fun
I
rooms.
recognize this room.
I'm talking to you, Kazuto main operation deck. Put enemies in them like Gorodor does. Who cares about accuracy? We want gameplay, not accuracy.
A lot of people would actually care about accuracy.
I don't want accuracy, I want tank
I mean-
moves.
Do you care about accuracy when it shows up in a race?
Fair enough. I mean, in all fairness, I haven't played Fusion.
Really?
Yeah.
Should
I
play
really
Fusion.
want
So
to.
you don't care if
Do it.
Mm,
But
that's
like
pretty
if
good.
an SM room that's like really empty in SM shows up in a race, but it's edited to have lots of enemies, that doesn't bother you, does it?
I wouldn't.
In
I don't really feel particularly strongly either way in that context.
I mean, Fusion's definitely better than Nestroid.
Objectively
anything's
so.
better than Nestroid, garbage game.
Oh boy.
MST is wrong.
Them's fighting words. Let's check.
I posted that I think Metroid Planets is better than Super Metroid, and MST was like, that's because it's based off of NES Troid, which is the best Metroid game, and I'm like, no, Planets is the best Metroid game. What are you on about?
Yeah,
Planets
MST's
does
allowed to
not-
be wrong.
Planets does not handle like
Interesting.
Nestroid. In Novus and Enigma, you can shoot more freely. The handling isn't so wonky.
No, basically it's just fun to play. It doesn't have the broken glitches and inconsistent physics and enemies that literally move towards doors to kill you and you can't do anything.
I think the best thing is that it doesn't have NES slowdown. That's
Yeah,
one of
that's what I was
that's-
talking about with the
yeah.
lag. MST says lag is a feature.
It is.
MST's allowed to be wrong.
And I missed the start of the race.
You missed the start of the
Yes.
race.
You
Ah,
technically could still join. You just,
For,
would be
for you, lag is a I need to fix my computer problems, but for MST, he says it's a feature.
Yeah,
I was in the middle of making another Quadora room.
whoops. Yeah, we're
It'll
6
join the
minutes
race.
in.
Ah,
Or-
doing the race.
There are a lot of rooms without enemies in this seed.
Only 6 minutes in, I might be able to catch up.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't know,
participate
I-
unofficially.
What is this?
Yeah, okay, well, enjoy the race. See ya.
That's not happening.
How long is this room, Mew?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's just straight up not possible. Thanks, game.
How long is this room? Desert bus.
No, I can't do that.
So
No, I can't do that.
I know there's a huge joke going on or maybe in some cases it's probably not a joke, but I strongly disagree with it where they just keep calling Zero Mission trash and
What
cancer.
is this?
Genuinely,
Oh, okay.
I played Zebeth and Zero Mission back to back, and I beat Zebeth for the first ever time. It was not terrible, but I still call it a 5 out of 10 because it was just boring. It was like there were so many repeat rooms and they all looked the same.
I mean, that's
And
just a limitation of it being a remake.
Yeah, but then when I played Zero Mission, it was like a night and day. Like, it had better visuals, better music. It had new areas, new upgrades, grades, an entire stealth section. Like, I know not all of these new things everyone thinks are good, but like, it just has more content overall. It's just more fun to play.
That was not the item I was expecting to find here, but I'll take it.
It's a competent remake of Metroid.
That's also not what I was expecting to find here, but I will take it.
I cannot go this way.
Alright, that's a major.
Is it?
Interesting that, I'm
I
not sure
cannot
if
go
I
this
agree
way.
with that room,
I
Kazuto,
think
but
that.
okay.
I know where I'm going now.
Maybe you should have
use
made
an
those two
E-tank.
separate rooms, I don't know.
I could use an E-tank.
I think that's
I'd even
actually
take
like
a
the
reserve
first
tank at
Kaz
this
room
point.
I've ever seen show up in a race.
Accurate.
He doesn't really make many rooms anymore.
Kaz is actually responsible for the entire Tribute series, indirectly.
I know, that room called That One Kaz Room.
Yep. Which, hilariously, unbeknownst to me, was actually riffing off of the same room as the first tribute, which is actually the first tribute's the tribute to the second race. The tribute to the first race was made retroactively.
What was the tribute to the first ever race again?
The very first
That's-
race, the tribute to the first race is a space jump pit in Ridley.
Oh yeah, I think that... I don't remember that first race super well, even though I watched it recently, but overall it seemed like just a pretty normal standard seed. Except I do vaguely remember you getting lost and having troubles in Ridley.
That's probably
That was
why.
like the one interesting thing about that world.
Oh, I will definitely take that.
I will absolutely take that.
No, you won't.
Too bad, I already took it.
That's 3 majors.
Only 3?
Stop keeping up with me.
I mean, that one essentially gave me another E-tank, even though I don't have any E-tanks.
Wait, how do you not have an E-tank?
Good question.
Yeah.
Hi, Slider, and hi, Root. Welcome in.
I will take that.
Oh. That kind of.
Honestly, out of all the NES games I've played, and I haven't played all of them, so I can't say of all NES games, but of the ones I've played, NES Metroid is probably the one that aged the worst by modern standards. Because like I played Kirby's Adventure. I beat Kirby's Adventure. I beat the original Super Mario Bros. And I beat the first Mega Man game recently, and I played some of Mega Man 2, some of Mario Bros 2 and Mario Bros 3. I'm not a particularly big fan of any of them other than Kirby's Adventure, but of them,
Kirby's Adventure is
NES
the most advanced
Metroid
game.
is by far the worst. Like, by a long slide.
Metroid was a little ambitious for the system it was being made for.
To put it lightly.
Whoops.
Yeah, Kirby's Adventure is technically the most advanced game on the NES. It does a lot of things that were
That was a very fun one for me.
really pushing the
Honestly,
hardware.
Also one of the
Talk
largest
all you want
ROMs
about
in the
art style. I think I prefer Nightmare in Dreamland, the remake for GBA, just because it has it doesn't have slowdown.
Yeah, fair.
Like, and I can't even really tell the difference between the music because it emulates the 8-bit somewhat well, and I kind of like the graphics on GBA Kirby.
I don't even think I've played a Kirby game.
Start with Forgotten Land, that's the best one.
Actually, that's a lie. I've played.
I think quite
What's
a
the-
few Kirby games.
No, you should start with Kirby's Dream Land 3 because it's adorable.
Also, it's the one. It's also the one that has a Metroid room by Heike that shows up all the time. So you know the one where there's the free Metroids in Norfair or Ridley that are guarding the item and you have to kill them all to get it.
Oh yeah, that room.
That's a remake from Kirby's Dream Land Free.
Wow. I
I will-
never would have
James
guessed that.
didn't know that, and he didn't think it was in a recreation room, so I told him, and he had to remove them. So now they're in Multiverse Memories, but they're good rooms. They're just
Yeah,
they're just most people probably don't know that they're from Kirby.
I didn't. Granted, the only Kirby game.
What did you even think the KDL Free stood for?
You think I pay attention to room names?
Sometimes.
Say that. In all
Maybe.
fairness, I do. I actually do put a lot of.
KDL 3 has like this hand-drawn aesthetic. It was also a very advanced game for the system it was on, so
Yeah, but
Kirby
it doesn't
games
have
have a
the
tendency to
extreme
push
lag,
the
and yes,
hardware.
Metroid
I can
does.
see
They
that.
really do. Okay.
I mean, what was the one on Switch where he could turn into a truck? I don't know if that one pushed the hardware so much. But...
It didn't push the hardware too much, but it's a good game. It's a darn good game.
Well, I mean,
I've probably sunk more hours into Forgotten Land than any other Kirby game.
I think every
And not
game
just because
pushes
it's
the
in
Switch hardware
3D.
'cause it's
Like
so-
I like the 2D gameplay. It's just that it's just a really good game.
There's another item on this screen somewhere, and I will find it.
Maybe, if you're lucky.
And the reason I recommend Kirby 2 first is, well, I guess there is sort of an overlying narrative to Kirby, but it's so incredibly simple that it doesn't really matter. You can basically play the games in any order and just be fine.
Yeah, I think I played a little bit of Planet Robobot, but other than that, and then I played like, what's that? There was a free one for.
That one.
There was a few free ones that are like not real Kirby games that I've also played.
You mean like those a browser or flash game?
No, it was a Nintendo. It was on a Nintendo system. I can't.
So you mean like the little Smash Bros. Thing
Yeah, that-
on Wii
that
U
one.
where you get to play like 5 minutes of the game?
Which people have actually beaten.
God, it's distant memories at this point.
Here.
It's been years.
Ah, there's the item here.
there have been a couple of free Kirby games on the Wii U and Switch, I believe.
Yeah, I want to say it was 3DS, but
One boss down.
Oh yeah, the 3DS existed.
yeah, I
Yeah,
had
sure,
it. Yeah, oh yeah,
nice.
my 3DS existed, and I don't know where it freaking went.
I know where my 3DS
like-
is, but I haven't played it in a while. Last time I played it, I was going back and maxing out troops and Bowser's minions again, but then that SD card got, or game cartridge, it got broken, so then I stopped, and I don't think I've played it much at all since. The other thing I really like is Smash Run for Smash 3DS. That's a really fun game mode.
What was it called? Like Kirby Fighter? No, that doesn't sound right. Is it?
There
like a-
There are Kirby fighter games, yeah.
Like pseudo RPG for classes that are based on copy ability. That's
Team Kirby Clash Deluxe.
Team Kirby Clash. That's the one I'm thinking of. And then the deluxe. I played the original and the deluxe.
Interesting.
And
capacitor
then
area.
there's the HD one, which is called
Interesting place
Super
to find
Kirby
anything.
Clash for the Switch. So there's technically
played-
3 of them. There's
Yeah.
3 Kirby Clash games.
I've played all of
Although
them.
Only two of them are actual. Well, the newest one on Switch is just basically an HD remake with a few more bosses.
Yeah.
It calls itself a new game, but it's just we
is
made this game
interesting place
HD
for
and we're
that.
calling it a new game, and it's actually technically free, but in a sense, but like it has microtransactions, so it's Kirby EA edition.
Yeah. I don't mind a game having microtransactions if it's not super pay to win. They're not inherently bad. They're only bad if they're done wrong.
Pretty much.
I don't think they're done wrong in Bloons TD6 necessarily.
I mean, pay to win in a single player game almost doesn't exist, but I keep forgetting that BTD has multiplayer.
Yeah. It even had multiplayer in BTD5 actually, which is still getting updates somehow, even though BTD6 exists. There's still updates for BTD5. They're just like once every 2 years instead of like once every few months like BTD6. But that
E-Tech
game is
number one.
technically not dead, which is
That's
funny.
impressive.
Need more E-tanks.
God, I am trying to read chat and pay attention to the game at the same time, and it is not working.
Just focus on your chat. They're loyal to you.
Yeah, focus on anything that Chaos or Rude is saying.
Chaos is honestly probably asleep at the moment, so
Tank number 5.
I don't even know.
Ninja Kiwi continuously updating BTD 5 occasionally reminds me of what Tibbs said once about he said something with Minecraft modding about how he tries to consistently update his mods for 3 different versions that are all old instead of focusing on the newest one, which is very appreciated by the players who play on specifically 1.8 or 1.7 or 1.12, but most other mod creators don't do. They just focus on one specific version only, or they always only focus on the newest version.
Oh,
But it's always nice when they focus on all, but it's also completely understandable if you don't.
Once
'Cause
upon
it's
a
a lot
time,
of
I was
work.
a Minecraft mod dev. I'd say if I ever finished anything, but
I made a Zelda Classic quest once.
I downloaded Zelda Classic.
Actually, I made 2 quests. The first one was quest set,
Someone
well,
someone quote unquote recreated, and they were on this Discord server. They recreated all of SM in Zelda Classic, but it looks a little off. It looks a little strange, and it's not completely functional. But the fact it even exists at all in that state is incredible.
it's a
What
little
the hell
sus.
is this room, Mew?
I have no clue how you recreate a Metroid game in a Zelda engine. That's like even doing that at all just impresses me.
What is this?
Also, just like to point out, I have core capacitor for my 0 cores.
I know, right?
I just got core capacitor
Yeah, me too.
chips. And
I don't have
zero
core
cores. Stop
capacitor yet, I
following
have
me,
a
Mata.
I still
Sky,
haven't
you need to
done
update Mew's pack. You did not grab the hotfix.
I'll take that.
I'm assuming everybody else has Morph Ball.
Yeah,
No comment.
possibly. Maybe, if you're lucky.
Perchance.
The gift of Gamer!
I know exactly where you are. Enjoy your missiles.
Yes! A whole 15 of them!
At some point, I think it would be interesting for me to eventually try, eventually maybe try the Kid Icarus games, because there's only 3 of them, so it wouldn't be that hard. And I've heard they're actually technically Metroidvanias.
That is not something I have heard before, actually. I am now suddenly a lot more interested than I've ever been.
Alright, I have 2 accessories for my Morph Ball that I can't use because I don't have Morph Ball.
That
I mean, a
is
huge
kind of
part why I
hilarious.
like Metroid at all is just I like the I just like the visuals and aesthetics. I like the setting of being in space, which is why I haven't dabbled into too many other Metroidvanias like Castlevania.
Mew, what is that room? Oh, I love that.
I found a core at least.
A lot of Percana rooms in this seed. Even though I know only Not Yet Seen is highlighted, it feels like Pancake is highlighted right now.
It kind of does.
Can Turkana generate as a custom area or no?
It's
Sweet.
not on the Scrambler, or the Shuffler, or whatever the hell I call my own code.
Scrambler.
I
have a
use
website.
these rooms for
Look,
it,
I've
so-
had a day, okay?
Instead of highlighting Pancake, could we highlight Waffle?
I have too. I recently went to I just got back from a therapy session and it went really well.
That's good.
I'm not like struggling that much. It's just that but it's nice to have it either way.
Yeah.
I love this room, you.
I have a feeling you're in the room I was just dying laughing about.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I just full cleared that area. Okay.
Interesting.
I just realized it's very nice having bombs so early on in the seed. I don't even remember where I got
Spoilers.
them. I just had them really early.
Spoilers.
Say spoilers, except I also already have them.
So do I, but I still can't use.
I didn't even say where they are, and pretty much all of us have bombs, so I don't think it's spoilers.
Yeah, it's not really spoilers.
If anyone, Gorador's the only one who doesn't have bombs right now, and he wouldn't even hear the spoilers because he's not on the voice call.
Oh, this room feels like it must have been made before Spring Ball got added to the game. That is a strange feeling.
Now we're bound to have some of those.
Speaking of Spring Ball, I forgot what I don't have and just tried to use it, but
Lol.
Yeah, I feel like an improvement to the room editor would just be like a date stamp internal to the room.
there already is one.
Like,
But it's for last
something-
edited though, so
Yeah, something like first created. And then you could sort by that. Maybe exclude rooms that are.
There's actually also
not
one
up to
other room
snuff,
by you Blaggles that Tibbs removed somewhat recently that I kind of like actually, but I understand its removal, which is Surface Crag, the massive Crateria room.
I think it's
it was
because there were two versions of it, and one's a landing site.
I didn't know there's a landing site version of it, but I don't think either are in right now. I think there's he said it was because there was another room you made for like Brinstar or Norfair that was like similar to Surface Crag, which I have not seen or seen. And he just kept that instead.
I am kind of upset that path wasn't required because I know it exists.
The
and it's
other
really
reason
low
why
hidden.
it was removed is that it's actually an infamous room in Infinite Mission because it often shows up really close by in the landing site, and it has lots of bugs. So when you go in there early game, it's a bit of a painful room. Why did you make this room? Oh wait, I know what this is. I know what this room is. I get the reference. That's just such a funny thing to call it.
Are you kidding me?
I found a recreation of the wall jump tutorial room in Super Metroid, and the
I know
author
exactly
just
where you
titled
went.
the recreation Hell. That's all they called it. They just called it Hell, and it's a recreation from the wall jump room.
Wall jumps aren't that hard in SM. I guess they are a bit buttony, but
They're hard.
Apparently Obi-Wan Obi-Wan had trouble with them, or I guess Sniper Jojo, whatever they're called.
To this day, I still have trouble with him, and I don't know if it's an emulator thing.
The only trouble I've been having with him is that he never responded to the message I sent. I might have to DM him instead of pinging him because he doesn't seem like he's ever active.
he's probably just a busy guy.
E-Tank
awesome.
number 2.
E-tank number 5.
90.
I have 75 missiles and 2 E-Tanks.
I have too many missiles.
That's pretty good.
I have 135 missiles.
Wait,
Accurate.
what problems do you have with him, Sky? Is it because did he like not path his rooms or something?
Who's this?
He said
With-
them,
with-
not him. Referring to Super Metroid wall jumps.
I'm talking about wall
Okay.
jumps, not people designing.
Oh,
them.
okay. I thought you were talking about the author Obi-Wan.
Yeah, no.
No, Obi-Wan? No.
You know, Obi-Wan's great. Great rooms.
Well, I mean, Darth Vader killed him.
Oh.
There's a few rooms that they've
No.
made that are bad.
No. There you go. Vader didn't kill him. Obi-Wan just feigned death.
Well,
He
like-
feigned death.
Well, he disappeared and he was like naked somewhere because his robe just fell to the ground. So
Yep.
There we go. What the hell is this room? Presumably Gorador. Yep.
and yet when Luke gets hit with the lightsaber, his hand comes off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't need that one anyways.
You didn't need it.
Instead of just disappearing.
Ooh, I have not seen This is probably a room you haven't seen in a race in a while.
There's
It's
a couple
pretty
rooms I haven't
classic
seen
one.
in a while.
In this race,
Yeah.
and
Give
ones
me
you've
some
never
real,
seen
like,
before too, of course.
give me some real 128 vibes this seed.
Or 127 too.
Nah, more 128.
128 is when you started racing, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't even know how often updates are coming out in 2023.
We've been in 133 for a long time.
Yep.
There's 2 cores.
Longer than any other update cycle.
I think the no, yeah,
Oh,
this very well might be the longest stable release of the game.
this will
In a
make
way, that's a benefit.
navigating
In a way that
rooms easier.
I'm just hoping that 1.34 doesn't change the world file format too much, where like old worlds are broken.
Oh, it almost certainly will.
I've generated like 300 of them. I guess I'll just keep 1.33 and beat them as well. But and then all I want
I'm
to say
sure-
regarding updates, I don't care when the update comes out, how long it'll take. I just hope that for the tournament, it's either just a little bit before or a little bit after, because if it would be such a pain if it was in the middle of the tournament.
That
many
would be
reasons.
unfortunate.
I'm sure the downloads for 133 are still going to stay up.
The only 1.27 is still up in terms of downloads. Actually, she should probably release the downloads for every other version for archival purposes.
Out of all the classes, English is the one.
Would be nice to
I'm
have.
sure Vacant has them around somewhere, or at least some people have them around somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Which update? Version A was that where the sound effects were just completely broken?
She's just on the bench.
Was that 1.3 or like 1.23a or 1.32a?
You know, in the gym. So she fucking
Or-
sleep on that, bro. If I'm
Ooh.
not paying attention,
Oh boy,
I'm like,
Yeah.
hi. But
it's
also,
this.
Field, what is
Okay.
this?
I can't see her, bro.
Hey Bilapar, welcome in.
This probably goes that way,
Yep.
and I really don't want to go there.
Well, that's good to know.
Is that why Mario called me before I started homework to do it? I was like, bro, I haven't even started.
That is very good knowledge I wish I didn't have.
We want me to do, bro.
How many
Isn't
bosses
that-
were in this seed, by the way?
4.5.
I forgot it was.
Racing and check your file.
I forgot to look at the world stats before the race.
Oh, there's.
There's a number.
Thank you, Long Beam, for existing.
Bagel, how dare you say that as I am picking up Long Beam?
Lol.
That mega field room, huh?
Something like
Huh.
that.
Well, I don't need it. I'll take it anyways.
Mew! Mew, what the hell is this?
Oh, this is that room I saw recently about the author like they lost their progress on it, but they a lot of screenshots. So apparently they did recreate it, or at the very least, Sky still had it from when it first existed. That's really neat. It's a cool room by Pixel.
Oh god. This is an old room and I don't remember how it works.
I don't remember how this works either. And I'm positive there's something there.
And I suck at deboosts today.
I have to go all the way back to that
A
mega
core!
field room because I don't have more.
Tragic.
That was a hard sneeze.
Mega fields. Some of these mega field rooms are. There are certainly rooms that exist.
Mega fields of black solid backgrounds.
That sneeze hurt my nose kind of bad.
It's not core percent. It's just an any percent race. It's just
Oh.
that was my first core.
Okay. Well, look at that.
I have found magnet and crystal.
Where are you finding these cores, and can I have
This
some
would
of
be kinda
them?
Nice.
I actually don't remember where I found them, so
The best answer.
He's technically.
I did a recent statistical thing for Infinite Mission Tips Pack, and Bagel, 4.2% of all the rooms in Infinite Mission are made by you.
Well, that's not enough. I need it to be like 60.
Okay.
Simply make
right.
more good rooms. As if you don't already have
complete.
a ton of good rooms.
Oh,
Not even
this
good rooms,
thing
but like
is here?
great rooms. 'Cause, like Infinite Mission isn't even just good rooms. Like as far as I'm aware, I only have
Here?
2. My rooms
That's a
are.
funny
Yeah,
place.
I like to think
no,
good.
free. You have free. You have the Pump Ruins tribute is also
Oh
there.
right, I didn't know that. Thought it was just generator and generator mirrored.
Those are the only ones that generate outside of the private pack, because the private pack has Pump Ruins tagged for Brinstar, but unless you manually do it yourself, then that room will only show up in Infinite Mission if you generate Pump Ruins as an area.
Alright, I'll backtrack through criteria.
No.
Maybe.
How many ways can I last location this thing that I am looking for? What the room is this, Mew? And what is it doing in this area?
You say that despite like seeing all those 2x2 and Slatestone and Citadel rooms show up in every area for like 5 months now.
Yep, I do in fact say that.
Ugh.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh, that's a room.
why does it still bother you sometimes certain rooms being tagged for certain areas after, like, when you have gotten used to it after all the Citadel and Slatestone?
Doesn't really bother me. It's just this room is very visually. It's the room is. It's not that it doesn't fit to the area that bothers me. It's just that's certainly a room visually speaking. I'll equip that. That's a half decent core finally. I mean the other core I have is also really good. It's just I don't really want to equip it right now.
Can I get a winner ban? He's muted. Whoa, sorry, I'm gonna be ballsy after Sunday. I got fed up.
I don't blame you. Sunday was a seed.
That clip, Koopa, you put down, that was my first death. I died 2 more times after.
Oof.
I'll grab this
That
core.
first one, I was getting like debuff after debuff after debuff, and I was trying to survive. And then I got to Mother Brain. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just kill Mother Brain. No, Mighty Missiles. Like, dying doesn't know where to go. And then.
Are you mad at me for killing you?
No.
It's Connect. This just happens.
Yeah, I'm more frustrated that I got like spammed the debuffs. And I wasn't even showing first.
Yeah, it was more Connect being unfair than me. It was just natural that you want to kill all the golden enemies, right?
Pretty much.
If it's any consolation, you sent a lot of debuffs towards me too.
Yeah,
That's a nice. Actually, I do need this item. Never mind.
yeah, but you see, like
gotta
on
be
the
around
second
here
try,
somewhere.
I'm going. How should I put it?
I
You
cannot
died,
believe
like,
that wasn't screw
2
attack.
times two or 3 times in the escape because of debuffs.
Okay.
Oh my god. Well, yep. Of course, it's the last way I check. Naturally.
Guess
Yep.
what? I still don't have Morph Ball.
Ow!
I guess he just
Well, I
hasn't
don't-
gone that way.
I don't know where it is.
He has not gone to the room which contains it.
And I am like backtracking like crazy, and I
Yuri,
know.
you
Can't
want
find
to
it.
replace isolation on my soundboard?
My.
Ow. This is a room. This
If I had
room.
Morph Ball, I
Tibbs,
probably have enough
Tibbs isn't
items to be
here
able to
because he's
go.
at the airport right now, so I guess you're taking his place in terms of getting lost and not finding major progression.
It
I'm a
happens.
little bit lost myself, but I think I'll find where I'm trying to go eventually.
I'm worried about
It's just
several
that-
items I don't
It's just
have.
that it's just that you, Bagel, don't say, what is this nonsense nearly as much as Tibbs does.
Tibbs does say that quite a bit. Ow.
It's not a bad thing. It makes his streams entertaining. I honestly like his streams the best because it's just entertaining to watch him get annoyed by the appearance of rooms.
Are you kidding me?
That's a
I
little
just
sadistic,
passed.
but also I feel like we all feel the same way sometimes.
Goodbye, Ice Beam.
I only need wave beam and then I'll have maximum beam.
I'm confused by your routing.
I don't really understand my own routing either, so.
Good answer.
I don't have like a methodical approach. I'm just like, I feel like going this way.
Let's see if this way's the answer.
I mean, it worked for me that one time I won that Connect race, so.
That's true, it did. A side note, when did I get 200 missiles?
Every path I find is morph locked. What am I missing?
More?
I'm.
You can't say I'm
Why are
wrong.
you spamming,
I gotta turn ice
Why are
beam
you
back on.
spamming Miu dead ends this time instead of S-Grunt and Land of Heroes? I didn't.
Not yet
Probably
seen?
because
Question
they're not
mark?
yet seen.
Let's see if
They're not yet seen dead end rooms. They probably were made the last update.
That's probably what's happening here. Are you kidding me? I can't do that now. Okay, well, that's great. Wonderful.
Although they're equally as annoying and low effort.
I
made a
love
room
the halt that Mew made. I love that room.
I made a room called High Effort that's just like 2 doors, it's 1 screen, and then like a random scribble of solid gray tiles.
I love that room so much. It's so bad, but it's so good. Okay, Amada, could you remember how to use your spacebar?
That's gotta be the most amusing spawn I've ever seen.
Oh god, where's this item?
France.
Oh. It's on this screen somewhere. Allegedly.
Okay, there's wave beam. It's not morph ball. I need morph ball.
Where is this item? Oh, well, I found it. I don't know how to get it, but also I don't care.
You know, honestly, the thing I like about Enigma is that it feels like you're playing a Metroid game, but Samus is on drugs.
Accurate.
Sometimes.
Sorry, MST, I can't do the tournament because I have a job.
Tragic.
And it's a bad job.
Yes, it's a terrible job, but I can't afford to get rid of it because the job market's terrible.
Accurate.
All right.
I'm gonna be real, Dynamo. I don't care enough to pick you up right now.
We are going to that tower.
All right. Last place, here I come. I have no idea where this morph ball is.
I know exactly where that morph ball is, and I feel bad.
I also feel bad.
I know why you feel bad.
Well, for that reason, Bagel, as well as many others, I'm actually planning to move to Europe or at least try to move to Europe as soon as I can.
Interesting choice.
I don't blame him.
Becoming a European citizen is pretty tough sometimes.
Yeah, but it's worth staying here in stupid old California.
What's wrong with California? Eh?
Have you seen the house prices in
maybe
Silicon
the
Valley?
Why would
And
you want to live in
I'm not
Silicon
even old
Valley?
enough to buy a house, but even I know it's that bad.
Just go live in North
Silicon
Carolina.
Valley is moving here, like literally 10 miles from my house.
Yes.
It hasn't really done much
California's
to
a
like
lot
lower
bigger
the
than
prices
Silicon
here.
Oh, hey,
sadly.
MSC.
Hey, you, bud. I am going to start
What?
cracking the whip tomorrow.
Yeah, I sure have done a
Lang
lot
isn't a
towards helping with
feature.
the tournament so far.
Well, no. You're going to be helping with another thing here.
Oh boy.
I've actually been doing visual overhauls to some of my older rooms for the tournament.
You might want to finish that reel soon.
That's gonna be because tomorrow's the last day we're vetting rooms.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is I should release my room pack tonight.
If I have to go through another 1,000 rooms,
No, we've already gone through your pack.
Damn it.
We did all the big ones first.
I don't
At
think I
this
have that
point,
many.
Technically, Miu was done, which I'm glad
point,
about
we're
because that
looking
means
at-
we'll see Iron Grave and Fluid Well in the tournament. I love those areas.
but I DM'd you another author to look at. That's kind of
I'm sorry?
I DM'd you another author to look at in case
Okay.
they haven't done it.
I mean, I'm not making any mechanical changes to the room, so as they are will probably suffice, but still.
Hi-oh.
You know, they'll just be updated for the next tournament. The next tournament.
Okay.
If I don't have a deadline, if I don't have a tournament deadline to be submitting my rooms by, I probably just won't release my pack for another several months.
I'd release it on January 1st as a little New Year's present.
That would be fun.
Have you ever done that before?
That would be before the tournament starts.
That would still be before the tournament, ironically.
It would be, yeah, by like a week or so.
Well, I've failed spectacularly.
I'm guessing like Morph Ball's like in the like at the landing site or something, and I missed it somehow.
Quite possible.
Can never fully rule that out. Unless
You know-
you made the landing site.
I don't know how much of a hot take this is, but I hope you appreciate it, Amada. I actually kind of prefer your Laboratorian rooms to Grunt's Laboratorian rooms, if you can call them that. Just because, like, his Torian rooms, they look nice, but they just sort of feel like I don't know how to describe it. They feel sort of stale and generic to me. Like they feel exactly identical to NES.
So
Torian,
what you're really
which isn't a
trying
bad
to
thing,
say,
but Amadas have personality. Amadas Laboratorian rooms have some form of
what you're
personality.
really trying
I
to say
feel.
is, you're picking between two girls, and one looks like your sister and the other doesn't. That's what you're really trying to say. In layman's terms.
One looks like your sister, the other looks like your mom.
Today's discussion. Hey, topics.
Getting very Freudian.
Oh my god, where are these items? I probably need to just leave this area completely.
Says everybody in the United States.
Well, actually, I'm not sure how much MST would even like Tibbs's curated community pack, because one of the criteria of Infinite Mission is that basically all the rooms need to look better than NES Metroid,
You've told me this like.
or I guess quote unquote better in MS. Like they need to have like some background detail and whatnot. Like they can't have just plain black background.
Generator
general,
and
there's a few
Generator
exceptions.
Mirror would like to have a conversation with that rule.
There's a few. There's Generator Mirrored is a small room, and it also has a few foreground. It has a few foreground
That's
tiles
true.
that are in the.
It has exactly enough detail to technically count somehow. Even though I think my newer rooms look better, but what do I know?
Manure rooms?
Manure rooms, yeah.
Well, Bagel, I know what you're making.
What?
I don't know how you're making it, but I know what you're making.
You know, Bagel, You could just start working at like Intel before they get bought out or shut down.
I don't know if I have the qualifications. I'd have to make terrible processors
I mean,
and then sell them for $600.
Oh, let's go.
Well, I know what I need to do. I'm just not. At least I think. Oh wait, this is 6 area seed. What am I on about?
Oh wait, maybe there
Bad math?
isn't a Ridley.
Ooh, I've never seen this
Oh
before.
wait, no, there could be. I don't think there's a wrecked ship. Haven't seen wrecked ship. I'm assuming that there's a Ridley then.
There's
Well, I mean,
6
it's-
areas.
Yeah.
I know. So either wrecked ship, considering what I've explored so far, that means either
except
wrecked.
on Tuesday.
That means either wrecked ship or Ridley isn't here. I'm hoping it's wrecked ship.
Wrecked ship doesn't get installed until Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
No, Tuesday. You gotta wait for the next generation about it.
Bandune is not coming in
Oh, I see what this is.
34.
Okay. Ah.
134 is probably going to be a
the,
relatively small update.
Well,
What is this?
small in quotations. It'll have a major impact in terms of game feel.
Oh, okay.
Like the
That was-
goal is to
what
make
the-
shooting and
Hey.
missiles have more
That's,
impact and feel stronger.
Just gotta land better, but...
It has a new UI. All the enemies have new animations.
What is this? This is
A lot of the glaring issues that are just like minor things have been solved, like the volume balancing for music,
okay.
so that a Chozo Laboratory won't sound like break your eardrums when it plays in Torian.
Yeah, that one is really loud.
Oh, right, I need to...
It won't be anymore soon.
Wait a minute, this is the same room? I just went in a massive
better-
circle.
okay.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that was worth it.
Sometimes it just be that way.
Oh god, where
Oh,
did I
it's
miss one
true.
thing?
All right, here, let's just do this.
It's time for me to scour the entire map for one item.
Is that her?
Bagel.
What the hell is that her, bro? Bro, it looks like some cool do that. Like they're in a room naked.
Was that even bagel or is that just my actual smoke alarm?
No smoke in Canada.
Let's see what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah, not this time of year. It's not summer. My entire country's not on fire yet.
We have not tipped any trains over recently. There's no smoke up there.
Yeah, Norfolk Southern hasn't done anything so far this year. So.
I mean, they're on track to.
No, they'd be
Horror,
more
horror.
Because it's a train!
Miyu, what the heck is that elevator room?
It's
Yeah.
nice. It's a.
MSD, you're really derailing this conversation.
Man, I really took the Metroid World Tour, didn't I?
It's a real
In a
runaway
single
conversation.
room. There needs to be more rooms like that where you just
Just have to put the
take
grease
a
on
take a
that.
trip around the Metroid world in a single room.
I love that room
Listen, MST,
so
get
much.
back on track, okay?
There have been so many train puns I've just not acknowledged in the
I
past
am
couple seconds.
Stuck in my cabin. Not track.
The Planets cabin or the Express cabin?
Cabin. It's a secret place, you won't know about it.
It's a secret to everybody.
Sure it is.
So MSD, how does it make you feel that
There you go, that was my
Nintendo
fun.
made a statement that ZM is canon and Metroid isn't with Dread?
Nintend's been wrong before. They made other M.
Yeah,
You
they
have
made
a
Breath
point.
of the Wild too.
Now, Breath of the Wild's fine.
Breath of the Wild is like
It did not destroy any.
Oh my
you know,
God, this is gonna be-
characters. Like,
Oh.
This is gonna be painful.
game.
Oh,
Breath
okay,
of
I
the
guess
Wild
that's where I
is
missed
an
that.
Stories, your
East
options
Side
close
game
enough
with
to
Zelda
NES
Sonata.
Metroid.
I thought it was like a 7 out of 10 at best.
An IGN
It was alright.
or a real 7.
Like
Survivalist.
a real 7. And
Zelda is not
IGN
my cup
7
of
is
tea.
just like you didn't pay us
I
for
knew
the
that.
review.
Yeah.
Bro. I made you
I actually quite like Dread, but it's definitely not my favorite anymore. Currently, it's I think my third favorite behind Planets at number 1 and Aim Tour at number 2.
I think to play once, I think Dread is my favorite. To play repeatedly, absolutely not.
As a modern
have played
Metroid
it
title,
3
Dread is
times.
good.
I tried 100%ing Dread mode and I gave up.
Dread is a little bit too
100%
on
on it
rails.
in normal mode, and I got 100% on hard mode, and then I had a run where I did all the sequence breaks that are glitches, like the wall clip thing, or like the beam clip where you skip some of the bosses and get early screw attack before space jump.
Yeah, I know of a lot of these clips, but
I'm never doing those clips again. It was neat seeing the sequence breaks, but those clips are just not fun to do. It's more fun to just
note,
play the
MST.
game in the proper order.
Take note. This is how you lose. By me winning.
You lose by you lose by playing the game in the proper order. I guess that's
No.
fair.
It's
Oh, wait, I
better
have-
for me to like sandbag for a whole year and then just beat you on the tournament. You
That
know,
would
just
be
feel-
embarrassing
it just,
for all
it
of
just
us.
feels better.
yeah,
I
it's
wonder
not.
Definitely.
Wait, hold on. Amada, has there ever been a
This
time where
felt
the
good after Sunday. This felt very good after
This
Sunday.
is definitely a much nicer seed than Sunday. Not that that's a high
no,
bar.
Sunday Seed was fine other than the Spazer location. It was just the connect.
Look at that seg shot MST.
Oh wait, did
20K.
Sky win?
Yes.
Oh damn, I didn't even notice.
Almada.
I am definitely
Neither.
missing
Fist
some room
pumping here.
knowledge.
Is that something morph ball?
No, I mean, I'm missing
I may
room
not be
knowledge.
Sky, but I beat Amada. I
Oh
was
damn!
right behind you.
GG Winter.
Whew.
Wow.
High five.
I did not think that was about to happen.
That's right. Nom nom nom. Yes, Crozin. Definitely.
I am counting the points
Redemption.
Amada is losing it.
Okay, so
Good run.
What was your last item?
sorry, Wave
actually.
Beam, you're going off for this Ridley fight.
Really?
The best
My-
beam
my
is
last
not
item was
good in
progression.
this Ridley fight.
Actually, wait, no.
I have
It's funny how
every single
Spazer-
item except for Morph Ball.
It was either screw attack or long
Oh wait,
game.
that makes me think of another change
That
that
is
should
a
be
lie.
in Planets eventually. I think there should be a thing where it isn't faster to turn off wave beam if you have Spazer beam when fighting Kraid, because that's
Oh
literally
yeah. Okay. I know where you got. I know where I got more fault. Yeah. Okay.
that really should not be the
that
proper
more
way
fault
to,
spot.
that should
Yeah.
not be the
No,
proper
it's
way
not
See why
to
you missed it.
do that fight, or the fastest way, I guess. Like, why is it faster to turn upgrades off than to have them all stacked? Like, shouldn't wave beam go through Kraid's projectiles?
I will say. Bagel. Where it is. I did make sure that the room has clues.
It actually
As to
was
what
the long
paths
game
are?
that I picked up last.
And since people have learned it the first time, this room's been pretty consistently good at giving majors. So
Oh boy.
Often giving the majors out of fury, as what happened to Tibbs when he didn't know there were two majors in the room.
I will also say that it's not in the that author is not going to be in the tournament. But
I had all majors.
I have
Did
all
you?
majors. I would have been done a long time ago if I hadn't missed one of them and had to backtrack halfway
Assuming
across.
Ruins of the Lab is not in the tournament too, although it'll be
no,
very
I'm
easy to
missing
find
one.
out.
I'm missing
Very
one
curious
major.
which one you're missing. And
I'm
how
not
you're
missing
missing
anything
it.
other than I'm missing high jump of all things.
Well, Koopa said it.
Oh, I don't have high jump, but who cares? I have space jump.
did you wait?
Have you seen the elevator room? I need to do
want to
something
know how
very
you got
precise
past
in
the
order to
checkpoint.
continue skipping high jump.
Well, yeah, how did you get past that?
Tell me after. Tell me after. But I need.
Yeah.
I think I know what you did, but there.
I'll just
This-
give you a message about that then. How about that?
Me?
Yep. Sure.
Oh wait, you weren't talking to me, were you?
No.
I was talking to.
I don't think anybody's talking.
Where
I still
is?
suck
There
with
it
the
is.
slide in my position. What's your last item there, Amada?
The thing that was holding me back is I missed Spring Ball.
Wow,
I just didn't go that way.
that's a trek.
Yeah.
A star.
I got Spring Ball, I just don't have high jump, which means I need to use Spring Ball to bypass
I don't know
this
about
high jump,
stars.
this very comprehensive high jump check that Mio made. I'm gonna skip it. It's faster to just reset this room over and over again than to actually
Oh my
do it
God.
legit.
What is Gordor doing?
It's Gorador. You expect him to make any sense?
What? He's missing? Oh.
What's Gorador missing?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is he missing Wave? That would be hilarious.
Yep.
He is missing Wave. Oh, that feels
Oh,
bad.
that's horrible.
How is he missing Wave?
Wave.
That. Ouch.
Considering he is missing Wave, I know I'm gonna beat him today, but
Well-
I'm still. This is still frustrating. I'm considering going back for high jump, but I'm not. I'm committed. I'm committing to going out of luck and bomb
luck.
jumping through this lava.
This is not.
I think Mega Field should be banned from future races.
Did you just find more?
No, but I know where it is now.
No.
I have to
It's
go
a
hit
nice
dumb switch.
Ah.
No, or you can get, or if you have space jump, you can get it another way that's easier actually. There's two ways, which is interesting.
No, it's the other item in the room, not that one.
Oh, okay. Not the easy, not the. Okay,
Yeah,
I
no,
got
the-
confused.
Poor Cole.
It's
There's
the
actually a
one,
third item in the room, and the third item can be a major. It just never is.
Let's
Wait, all three can be majors? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the left item can also be a major. It just never is.
That's
I've had it be
disgusting.
Ice Beam before.
That's absolutely unacceptable. I need to tell Tibbs that to make him angry.
What
Why-
the hell
okay,
is this
I don't
room,
need to,
Mew?
but I'm going to annoy.
No! Mew! Please say the blocks respawn. Okay, at least the blocks respawn.
This room is something.
Mew! What the hell is this?
This is a muse to me.
I disagree with the physics
well,
of this room.
Well, the rest of you have a good
Easy.
fighting chance today to beat Gordor, so.
A very good fighting chance.
Are you kidding me?
I still have 2 bosses.
Oh my god!
My
Mew!
biggest role outside of winning the tournament right now is just surpassing Gorador in the leaderboards. I don't want to be number 1. I just want to be ahead of Gorador.
I want to be the very best like no one else ever was.
Become the
I get
Pokemon
it.
Master. Catch the legendary Mew.
Why? Why does this room not work? Okay, I'm turning off freaking high jump.
Run around a landscape where the grass
This is a
flickers
cool
in and
room.
out. And I fall
All these
through
new
the floor.
alien
Why did
rooms
that
are really
work?
good.
Why was that the solution?
Alright, end stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Be back Friday.
Mew,
for
what
whatever the shuffle decides
Mew,
to
I
be
have
up.
words for that room.
Wheel of Doom next week.
Roots, this is an interesting route. Room route. This
Oh
is
boy. Oh, good lord, it's this room. Okay.
Let me see where I'm.
You know, it's funny because both of my possible first races were two Wheel of Doom ones, but one of them was actually really disgusting, and the other one, the one where I actually showed up and wasn't eating dinner, was actually really fun. And I'm actually really glad that I'm quite glad that that was my first race instead of the one in June. Although you probably aren't, because that would have meant there would have been one more racer during the time when there were very few racers.
It's amazing
Wasn't
how
like
many more
June and
items
July like
I
the
can
worst
acquire now.
months for racing?
Yeah. This summer was an absolute low point for this game.
Which is funny because that's when everyone else, all the kids have their time off. Which
Hey, Winter.
Hello.
There is such a thing as too many reasons at some point.
Why did it not play the sound effect? Streamer bot, what are you doing?
It's the wrong way.
I am not doing that again. I am not resetting in Torian. I was about to reset and it's like, wait. I just remembered what I did to get in here.
I only picked up 2 cores.
I just
but only
remembered
used
what I
one.
did to skip this item.
I do at least know where all the areas are.
Guess which core I used?
No.
It's not Surge. I know where
Okay.
Surge
Good.
is now.
I know where
I didn't-
Surge is.
I didn't know I saw it on Gorster. But
But it likes.
I got Magnet. I actually used it.
Surge is a discontinued soda product.
No.
Mew,
Magnet
what
plays
the
on the
heck is this
computer.
room?
Oh, wait, no, I did get
Considering
Magnet.
I always skip spring ball, I might have a reputation, and eventually have a reputation for always skipping high jump through crazy means.
How?
I like that you literally go everywhere.
I have gone literally every possible wrong way in this room. What the heck is this?
Spatial
I've gone
awareness.
literally every wrong way in this area.
Oh, me too. There we go.
You're not in the same area I am.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it depends if you have
Stream
spring ball
sniper
or
over
not.
here.
If you now have spring ball, then you might be in the same area I'm in. But if you don't have spring ball, I know for a fact you aren't because of the elevator room.
Yeah, that certainly would preclude me from being in the area if I didn't have it.
It would just perturb me.
It wouldn't prevent Haika from being in the area because Haika's made of magic.
Taika is.
My goal, actually, I guess my other goal is to beat Haika in the tournament.
But good luck.
Not win the tournament, just beat Haika specifically.
We're all counting on it.
Yeah,
Because you can do one without doing the
Okay,
other.
you want me to look at that author? Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that author. To be honest.
Although it'd be most lucky for me if Haika ended up having to miss the tournament for personal reasons or something. Although
I just hope
would
that
be
doesn't
kinda
happen.
suck.
GG.
I'm under the impression a lot of people in the planets area that have no tournament experience have no idea actually how a tournament format works,
Oh,
They have
me.
no idea how
and
powerful
therefore
Haika is.
think they can't join.
See, Winter, I tried the same thing. I tried it once, didn't work, and then I just
Wait,
went back to look
Get
for
the
it.
timer out.
Haika, what is this? What is this room, Haika? I didn't expect to be taking 2 world tours in the span of one race.
I know exactly what you're doing right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna be real. What happened to me is I forgot this was a 6 area seed until I had already left the area Spring Ball was in.
Oof.
I was like, yeah, and you know, even as I was getting my 3rd boss down, I'm like, yeah, it's probably just in wrecked shit. Wait a minute. But yeah, I just didn't go that way until I did, and then I had to take a hefty trek back to it.
Oof.
I actually went back for high jump, then Mike, let me double check and make sure I need Spazer, and then I had to go find Spazer.
I just found high jump. Like I wasn't even looking for it. I just stumbled into it.
I completely
Considering
skipped
all
over it.
the seed was actually really good, and it didn't have too difficult progression. So I'm probably gonna send it to Tibbs at some point.
Yeah.
High jump was in Ridley. Oh, yeah, it makes sense on
Yep.
why I didn't get it in the end then,
Yeah.
because I pretty much just skipped over everything.
Yeah,
I figured I
last.
wasn't going to need it in the end.
I'm gonna be real. I'm pretty sure I last locationed 3 out of 4 bosses.
Although I
Yeah.
sent another world to Tibbs first that I want him to stream at some point, which is like a Chozo
Oh, that's what
Ruins
that
esque
was.
only world with all the ruins areas.
This is not the order that I did things in.
I
Oh,
have
it's a
no
very
clue.
open seat.
I did half of that in order, and then the middle item is the one I got last.
I went
Abu.
Pratt, Bryn, Kraid, North, Ridley, back to Brinstar, and then Torian.
I found Norfair first, got the item at the elevator, and then I was like, you know what, let me go check the other way, and I found the other elevator, and I went that way.
Pretty
after.
much what I did too. Just picked Ice Beam left and left.
Ah, Actually, no, I did go into
Oh, that
Norfair,
was
grab Ice Beam, and then have one E-Tank and not be able to get through the hazard run.
Yeah, I had two. I nearly made it through, but realized, okay, everything else is heated here too. I'm just gonna
So
say,
game-
come back later.
Generate a custom area without generating a custom area.
Which one of your rooms spawned in this seed? Let me head back into the world just so I can show you, Heike. Actually, wait, you're on YouTube. You can just rewind.
I'm pretty sure there were
Yeah,
a
I
few
wish
rooms
Twitch
by
would let you
Heike.
rewind a live
I don't know
stream.
though. I'm probably gonna 100% this seed, so there's possibly quite a few
But
actually.
but this room, Heike. At least this one. I think there was at least a few more Heike rooms, but this is probably the one that I think Koopa's referring to.
It's a funny room.
It's a good
Yeah,
room.
the one where I said I didn't expect it to be taking multiple world tours this race. Because there were two. There are two different rooms where you go on a world tour.
Yeah, hilariously, they border each other on the map.
2 bosses
And with
down.
that,
Woohoo.
GG.
Did you
GG
find more
Koopa?
Whoa.
Gee.
Okay, actually, this was my goal because I got
I
5th
wouldn't be able
place.
to have 2 bosses.
I reached my goal because I wanted to get. I got 5th place on hard mode once. This time I got 4th place on hard mode, so that's one
Nice.
above.
Wow,
My goal-
I'm not sure. I
My
left
next-
H-Top running to try and troubleshoot what the heck is going wrong with my frame rate issues, and then the game decided to not have the frame rate issues, so...
My next goal is to get 3rd place on hard mode. Unless everyone else is playing hard mode in Wheel of Doom next week, in which case I'll do hard mode and Visor Darkly.
Wow, you're ambitious.
Not Sandstorm though. I hate Sandstorm with every fiber of my being.
I'm probably wrapping up my stream here. I will see y'all... God damn it, what day is it? I think Thursday is my next stream.
Alright.
Anyway.
I'm gonna go eat dinner. Dinner. Now, wait, hold on. How much Segru did I get? I'm gonna try recording that now, because there's nothing else for me to comment on, really.
Anyway, bye chat.